What is a Linac?
A Linac is a small clan of balloon sculpting ninjas.
No, believe me, it's a mythical dwarf who despises church bells.
Balderdash, the bluffing game with 5 fun categories and limitless answers, where a good bluff can win more votes than the real thing.
That's a Linac?
Balderdash, may the best bluff win.
For more great games, visit MattelGameFinder.com. Life, it's more fun with games.
Katrina bears down on the Mississippi Delta. Stay with us for the latest in-depth analysis, live reports from the field, weather experts, meteorologists, and hurricane hunters telling you what's happening, why it's happening, and what's next. The Weather Channel, Hurricane Central. The Weather Channel, Hurricane Central. Coming up, the latest on Katrina. But now, you're local on the 8s.
The following message is transmitted at the request of the National Weather Service. A significant winter storm is affecting the North United States region, bringing heavy snowfall, strong winds, and extreme cold with temperatures dropping to minus 20 degrees Celsius, minus 4 degrees Fahrenheit or lower. Hazardous travel conditions are expected with potential road closures. It is incredibly unsafe to go outdoors. Residents should stay indoors, ensure ample supplies, and use heating sources safely. Monitor local media for updates and follow guidance from authorities. Check on vulnerable neighbors. Do not take the situation lightly. Stay informed and follow instructions from local authorities.
In a shocking and unprecedented turn of events, today marks the day when the average global temperature plummets to a staggering minus 50 degrees Celsius, sending shockwaves across the world. The unexpected and extreme cold leaves millions bewildered, unsettled, and scrambling to cope with the dire implications of such a phenomenon. This extraordinary event occurs right as the world transitions from the mild embrace of sunny summer to the cooling promise of autumn, defying all expectations of seasonal change. What makes this even more alarming is that no meteorological source, climate model, or expert predicted such an anomaly. The abruptness and severity of this temperature drop catch scientists, governments, and citizens off guard, raising urgent questions about the state of the planet and the factors contributing to this dramatic shift. Reports flood in from around the globe as communities struggle to adapt to the bone-chilling cold. Infrastructure is pushed to its limits, with power grids failing, water supplies freezing, and public health systems overwhelmed by cold-related illnesses. Wildlife and ecosystems, too, are thrown into chaos, with plants and animals struggling to survive in temperatures well below their tolerance. As the world grapples with this new reality, debates ignite over the potential causes, ranging from accelerated climate change to unforeseen environmental disruptions. The lack of a clear explanation only adds to the sense of unease, leaving many to wonder if this is a temporary aberration or a harbinger of a more perilous future. The situation is deeply concerning.
On October 11, 2005, the world is thrown into chaos as temperatures plummet to an unimaginable low, dropping to an astonishing minus 50 degrees Celsius. The dramatic and rapid cooling sends shockwaves across the globe, igniting widespread panic about the planet's ability to sustain life. Scientists and experts are left reeling, struggling to comprehend the phenomenon that has shattered every known law of science and physics. The sun, humanity's primary source of warmth and energy,
horrifying as it is inexplicable. The sun's luminosity has plummeted, and its surface temperature, while still searingly hot by stellar standards, no longer provides the radiant energy needed to sustain life on Earth. The rapid loss of solar output has plunged the planet into an eternal, frozen night. Entire ecosystems are collapsing as the planet's temperature falls below survivable levels. Crops wither, oceans begin to freeze, and humanity's infrastructure fails to keep pace with the unrelenting cold. Under normal circumstances, the sun's transition into a white dwarf would occur over billions of years, with its outer layers gently expelled to form a planetary nebula. However, this collapse has happened in real time, observable by the hour, perhaps even by the minute. The rate at which the sun has shrunk and dimmed is incomprehensible, defying the very fabric of known science. At this pace, Earth will become entirely uninhabitable within hours. The cold is so intense that even the simplest microorganisms are at risk of extinction. Mercury, the closest planet to the sun, has already been reduced to a frozen, lifeless rock. Venus, too, will soon succumb to the cosmic frost as the sun's feeble light fails to reach it. The inner solar system is descending into a frozen graveyard. This catastrophic event undermines everything humanity has ever discovered in the name of science. The once reliable principles of astrophysics, thermodynamics, and planetary science are now irrelevant. There is no explanation, no solution, and no hope. The sun's collapse into a white dwarf, instead of being a distant and gradual inevitability, has become an immediate and unstoppable nightmare. As the Earth grows colder with each passing moment, humanity is forced to confront its impending extinction. Civilization, with all its advancements and dreams, is frozen in the face of this incomprehensible disaster. The sun, once a giver of life, is now a symbol of humanity's fragile existence and inevitable demise. Goodbye.
This is CNN. This is our final broadcast, the last remnants of a dying civilization, concluding our operations as we bear witness to the sun's transformation into a white dwarf. Prior to this cataclysmic event, our world was already ensnared by insurmountable challenges, environmental collapse, rampant discord, and the erosion of truth and reason. Amidst the chaos, our newsrooms, once bustling with activity, are now empty and silent. Our journalists, who risked everything to bring you the truth, are either gone or soon to be. The stories we told, the lives we touched, all for naught. As the sun completes its inexorable metamorphosis and collapses, it extinguishes the final flickers of humanity's existence. The world we knew would be gone, collapsed by the star that once gave us life. The servers will freeze, the data will be lost, and the digital archives of our civilization will vanish into the cosmic abyss. The faint echoes of the few remaining journalists resonate through the void, chronicling the final breaths of humanity with a somber penance. After billions of years of sustaining life in our solar system, the sun's final transformation heralds an irrevocable end to our species' journey. We now face a future plunged into perpetual darkness, devoid of warmth and hope. Humanity's tale descends into the abyss of oblivion, leaving behind a legacy marked by division, exploitation, and lost potential. As the last vestiges of civilization crumble, our once proud achievements and aspirations dissolve into cosmic dust. In these harrowing moments, we reflect on the fleeting nature of our existence, the triumphs and failures that defined us, now fading into cosmic insignificance. The stars that once guided us flicker and fade, casting shadows over our inevitable demise. It has been a solemn honor to share these final moments with you. As we bid farewell, CNN stands in quiet reverence. Thank you, and may God be with you as we depart this world. This message will be broadcast to all